Well, hello everybody. I am at Rivershore Park walking the beast monster, and I just did part of the Trinity, uh, the trail with Trinity. I can't even speak. I'm a little bit out of breath. I just ran for about 3/4 of a mile, and I just still trying to catch my breath. But I'm taking a little bit of a detour because I realized today's a Thursday, and my last name starts with the letter S, and I'm not supposed to be on the trail. So there's a secondary trail that goes from Rivershore back to basically where I catch the Katy Trail, but it goes by Turtle Creek. But it's kind of lovely. You can see there's a lovely little bridge back there, and it's nice to get some fresh air. I've already done my 5 miles, and I'm about 1.5 miles from home, so I'll definitely end up doing like 6.5 today. Yay! Gotta get myself in shape. You can't really, well, I have to go downhill. But my clothes are starting to fit looser. This shirt I couldn't wear a while ago because it was like, well, I could, but it looked like an encased sausage. So, news today, Trump's valet came down with COVID-19, and apparently, as someone reported, he's hotter than a lava. Trump was all upset because the person got ill, like the person could control being ill, but he's very upset about it. It's so ridiculous. Other news today, Dallas cases are still in the mid 200s, 251 or something like that today, or 248. So it's definitely continuing to do that. And a lot of the people under 65 are ending up in the hospital. In fact, it's the majority now. It's 65% of the people under 65 end up hospitalized in Dallas County because it's affecting us younger people, even though I'm 54. Scary stuff, but I knew we would have to reopen. The thing to me that I was thinking about today, and I was talking to my mother on the phone, and it was like, we went for almost the entire 2 months trying to control these numbers, and we were, to then just throw it all away overnight. It's like, well, what was the purpose of doing this for the entire 2 months? Because we were able to start bending the curve, and then it was just thrown away overnight. Had we just waited a little bit more, we would have it under control, but because we opened prematurely, the numbers are now through the roof. So it seems like all those weeks were for naught. But that's the smarts of the government. I'm not against opening. It has to happen eventually. It's just, it was premature, and now I guess maybe we'll have to close back down again if the numbers keep going as they're going, or probably not. The governor did get caught basically saying we're all expendable, so be it. Other than that, I don't have any news. I did an assignment over the phone. I'm getting so good at these Zoom meetings and all of that. I never did that before. But people are starting to figure out we can do some of this stuff remotely. And my workload hasn't increased, but at least I'm getting a steady, slow drumbeat of assignments. So not enough quite to survive, just barely. As long as I eat ramen noodles and rice and go cheap. Though I have to every now and then treat myself to something. That's why I went to Mars, but I only had like a $10 entree, so it wasn't, or it was to go, but just a treat every now and then. But I'm surviving. I just got to hang in there. Hopefully business will pack up for me. Since they're relaxing all the restrictions. What's interesting is some of the work I do, they haven't relaxed the restrictions in those areas, though I get called, because if I get called, it's on an emergency basis. But like follow-up appointments that I normally would do in person, those are like not part of it anymore because of the restrictions. So it's weird how I'm an essential worker, but I've been impacted. Go figure. That is it. I don't have any funny stories to report. I'm glad more of you are subscribing. So yes, keep liking, subscribing. And I say, like I've been telling the last few days, if you see more than 2 of these videos, go ahead and subscribe. It's helping me out. And I hope you're enjoying them as much as I'm enjoying making them, having this chronicle of COVID-19 life. Mother's Day is coming up this weekend. Do you guys have any plans? What are you going to do for your mom? My mom is completely isolated. I'm going to go visit her, of course. I've been going up there anyway and sitting at her patio and bringing her food, so I'll probably do the same. But I'm curious to know if you guys have plans for Mother's Day. Are you going to go out to eat, risk it, or still stay at home? Or I'd be curious, so put your comments below, and your thoughts on what's going on are always welcome. So I will talk to you guys mañana. Have a good evening. And if you see it in the morning or in the afternoon, good morning or good afternoon. And I'll do my sign off. I'll show you the park real quick. Here, let me pan. See, isn't this lovely? All the greenery and the trees, and that's me again. But that's Rivershun Park. Isn't that lovely? And that little bridge. This park's over 100 years old, so it's one of my favorite places. Okay, signing off for real now.